This video will go through how to do keyword research, focus on the why and the how to. By the end of the video, you will understand and be able to carry out keyword research for your business. It's a beginner's guide, so don't expect to be an expert or guru by the end. So let's get into how to do keyword research for SEO. Hi, my name is Steve Welsh and I've been managing and marketing businesses for over 28 years. Welcome to the channel where I help businesses and entrepreneurs navigate marketing online, managing your business for growth and using the latest technology to reach customers. If this video helps you, then consider subscribing. I've been carrying out keyword research for about 10 years now to optimize websites for search. To get your website and business found in search engines organically without paying for traffic, keyword research is the starting point every time. First, let's tackle the rising issue in recent years with the increase of social media in marketing. Keyword research and SEO are dead. That's what many social media marketing gurus are telling us. So why is it when you search for anything today on the internet, the results are articles, blog posts, web pages, and YouTube videos? Well, because all of the search engines rely upon keywords and search phrases to identify the answer to your question. And the articles and websites with the best SEO authority rise to the top of the search rankings, always. The #1 search engine is Google Search, and the #2 search engine is YouTube, which is owned by Google. And the software algorithm relies on keywords and keyword phrases to deliver search results. You can check out a quick video from Google about how search works. The link is in the notes below. The changes in the algorithm over the last 10 years has meant that phrases alone are not the determining factor. It's the intent behind the search that is a crucial factor, and we'll do more about that later in the video. Why is keyword research important for online marketing? Apart from the areas that I've already mentioned, it's the guiding factor for how your business will get found online. If you know what questions your customers ask, you can write your content to answer those questions. Internet searchers work on topics and user intent. If your web pages, articles and blog posts don't discuss those topics, then the search engine has no reason to list your results. Keyword research has several functions. Identify the keywords and phrases for your product or service. Find the keywords and phrases that your potential customers use to find your product or service. Ask a question related to your product or service. Topics that relate to your product or service. And identify the user intent. What is a keyword or user intent? Keyword intent or user intent is, in basic terms, the user's purpose for the search. There are 4 types of user intent: commercial intent, informational intent, transactional intent, and navigational intent. Commercial intent is a strong signal of a buy now, get coupon style search term and indicates a high level of commitment. Informational intent is where the user is looking for more about the subject. The user is not in buy mode at this stage. The signals are search terms that use how to, the best way to, and why in the search. Transactional intent is more difficult to identify as it sits in between commercial and informational intent. This is identified by terms such as X review, X versus X, and top 10 style search terms. Transactional intent signifies the user is ready to purchase but needs more information to make an informed decision. Navigational intent is where the user knows where they want to be in terms of either location, brand and outcome. For instance, it might be a customer who is looking for a website login page or a brand website. Here is an example of all 4. The first example is buy Nike running shoes. That's commercial intent. Second example is best Nike running shoes. That's informational intent. The third example is Nike versus Adidas running shoes. That's a transactional intent. And the fourth example is Nike store near me. That's a navigational intent. Proper keyword research starts with generating a list of related and relevant keywords. There's no other way around it. In this video, you'll discover how to use simple, free tools to generate a massive list of related and highly relevant keywords. As part of your keyword research for content marketing, articles, posts, a website's on-page SEO, and paid advertising. Keyword research is fundamental to almost everything you do online, from searching for information on Google, online marketing, and paid advertising. What makes it so important is the fact that both users and search engines depend on keywords to find your site. So let's go into keyword research definition. Keyword research is the process of researching and choosing words and phrases that users will search for, that directly relate to your business, product, or services. Imagine you're an advertising agency located in Manchester in the UK. It makes sense that someone searching for Manchester Advertising Agency would be able to find your site in Google's organic search listings. But it's not quite as easy as merely choosing keywords for your website. Without optimizing your site and its content around this keyword phrase, your website has little chance of being presented by Google to a user performing the search. Until you know what words and phrases are most valuable to your website to rank for, you cannot optimize the pages in your site. And you can't start your content strategy to help draw qualified traffic and leads to your site. If you choose the wrong set of keywords for your website and you optimize for those keywords, you may very well get traffic to your site, but it will be unqualified traffic. The wrong traffic is not only frustrating to you as the site owner, but is disappointing to site visitors as well. For these users, the back button is a short click away. A high bounce rate is almost certainly guaranteed. Bounce rate is when a user lands on a page and leaves without navigating anywhere else. We talk about niche markets where smart keyword research starts. What is a niche market exactly? A niche market is simply a sub-segment that's part of a broader market. For example, let's say that you run a business that sells shoes. Shoes would be the broad market. Men's shoes would be a sub-segment of shoes. Women's running shoes would be a niche market. So you get the idea. If you're trying to cater to everyone online, selling all things to all people, you need deep pockets to compete with the big brands. However, with a little bit of clarity, preparation and research, you can identify specifically focused niche markets, such as the examples I've just shown you. Each niche market should be dealt with separately, and this allows you to get to grips with your target market in that niche. For instance, someone who searches for men's work shoes will not be pleased if the page they land on includes women's shoes and children's shoes. So the secret is being specific. Give them exactly what they're looking for when they land on the page. It would look something like this. Page headline, men's work shoes. The page body text content would contain men's work shoes. Images of the men's work shoes that you sell with a meta description utilizing men's work shoes. This way, you can market the page to the right people and have more chance of converting a higher percentage of visitors. Let's go on to types of keywords. The head, body and tail. Now that you've identified a large group of niche markets, it's time to find some keywords. Most people in SEO divide keywords into three main categories: head, body and the long tail. Head keywords, these are usually single-worded keywords with insane amounts of search volume and competition, for example, insurance or vitamins. Body keywords are 2 to 3 word phrases that get decent search volume, at least 2,000 searches per month, but are more specific than the head keywords. Keywords like life insurance or order vitamins online are example of body keywords. These almost always have lower competition than head keyword terms, but can still be very competitive. We'll go on to long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are long 4+ word phrases. Phrases like affordable life insurance for senior citizens and order vitamin D capsules online are examples of long tail keywords. Even though they don't get a lot of search volume individually, when added together, long tails make up the majority of searches online. I recommend putting most of your effort behind body and long tail keywords. The next subject I want to discuss is what search engine optimization. In simple terms, search engine optimization is the use of keywords and phrases on a web page, blog post, sales page, article, and case studies online. There are many factors to SEO, including headings and subheadings. You may have heard H1, H2, H3 tags. Images on the page are also searchable, using descriptive titles with keywords to let Google know what the image is. As a side note, years ago when SEO was in its infancy and the search algorithms were not as sophisticated, web developers and businesses would stuff keywords on a page to rank it higher. The quality of the page was usually low. It became common for pages to have hundreds of keywords and phrases listed at the bottom. Thankfully, using this practice today will guarantee that your page will never get found in search. Today, most good specialist SEO, web developers and content marketers focus on the value and purpose of the page first, then concentrate on the keyword research and content. Finally, if you want to support this channel, click the thumbs up, then click the bell icon, and YouTube will tell you when my next video is published. Until then, I'll see you again. Stay safe.